Hello. Today we're going to try and answer what is perhaps the most important question in the last 150 years of art. What makes something art? Now, a little bit of context. I have always thought that any attempt to define art is improper and wrong, and anyone who says that they definitively know what art is wrong. And I still kind of believe that, but I've been feeling myself the past few months thinking, something makes something art much more so. Like there's some energy there's some force there, and today I want to talk about it. But feel free to disagree with me. I could totally be wrong. Voice your opinion in the comments. I'll read it, and I definitely just want feedback on this idea. This also won't be touching on, the kind of common misnomer that it's, not art if my 5-year-old could do it. That's not really an interesting conversation, and I'm not going to engage with that. This is something where we're going to look at the works that are kind of really out there and try and put them and understand why when an artist does one action, it's art, and someone who's not an artist does the same action and it's not art. For example, thousands, if not millions of people eat pad thai every day. And while it is a beautiful dish, the people making the work and eating it is not art. Like when people make pad thai or they go to a restaurant, it's not pad thai. It's not art. It's just lunch or dinner. It's pad thai. But when Rika Taravanija does it, it's art. Or another example, when someone gets on their webcam and they cry about, people bullying Britney Spears, it's not art. But when Bastian Otter goes in front of a camera and uncontrollably cries, it's absolutely art, and it still haunts me to this day, 10 years after I first saw it. So what makes one of those things art and one of those things not art? And this has kind of been something that's been mulling around in my brain for more than a decade. And I think I have an answer. And feel free to disagree with me here. But I think it can all be summed up in one word: context. So what makes Rika's pad thai art and normal pad thai art is the context that the pad thai is made, distributed, eaten, and thought about in. When we think about art in this way, it frees us from thinking about medium or about intention. It allows us to look at art and consider it in a way that gives it some context and gives us, the viewer, some way to be able to understand the work. And because of the fact that it has to engage with art history, it means that we can use our knowledge of that art history to understand it, which means that no art is truly incomprehensible. Every work of art can be thought about and contextualized and theorized and have a good conversation about. And if you can't, then it's not art. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Feel free to disagree with me. Feel free to say that I'm totally wrong. But if you do, just tell me a little bit why, and I'll engage with you. I'm super interested in this. And I hope that you have a wonderful day. This is something that I've been thinking about for like 10 years, and I don't like the fact that I have an answer to it, but I kind of think I do. Anyway, have a wonderful day.